Hello and welcome to a grab and go activity put on by me, Christine, the teen librarian at the Jones Creek branch of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. Today we will be making mini terrarium Pokeballs. The materials you will need are 2 plastic spheres that fit together, decorative moss, a small 3D printed Pokemon, glue, paint, and Q-tips. You will also need white foam, black foam, black electrical tape, and a pencil, some circle templates, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. First, you will take what will be the bottom half of your Pokeball and your white paint and a Q-tip, and you will paint the Pokeball white. There, and now we'll let this dry. While the paint dries, let's work with the rest of our template. One of these will be the base on the inside of our Pokeball. We can't install it yet because the bottom is drying, but we sure can cut it out and also cut out the black and white circles. That will be the black and white parts of the Pokeball emblem on the outside. Let me use my pencil to trace this onto the foam. I'll open my glue and get another Q-tip that I can use to glue the white ball onto the black ball. There. We can let that dry as well. Now, the circle that I cut out and the circle of the sphere are slightly different sizes, and that's actually what we want. We want to be able to fit this in with little legs around the edges. So I'm going to trace around where that will be. And then I'm going to cut the outside bits into little fringe cuts that will bend easily to fit inside the circle without weird bumps. There we go. All right, our Pokeball has finished drying. Now, when we cut out our circle base, I cut the little edges into the side. Then, off camera, I folded them down. And now it's time to fold them down again on camera. This will rest in here like this as the base for where your Pokemon will stand. But first, let's fill this in. I'm actually going to use some crumpled paper towels. And then on top of the paper towels, I'm going to glue this in. So let's get our glue. I'm going to apply the glue to all the little side tabs. Put it on top and squish it down until the tabs are touching the sides of the ball. All right, that's all glued down. This is the best area that I did. Some of the areas are a bit loose, but that's okay. We'll be taping everything down with electrical tape later. Now, we get out our moss. And we are going to apply glue to the green spaces on our paper and then stick moss to it. This is also where we're going to stick our Pokemon, so plan where that's going to be. My Pikachu's going to be right over here, or maybe there. I haven't planned. Pikachu will look that way. All right, I'm going to try and get more moss glued down. And then put on the cap. I'll probably have to cut some of the moss off the excess sides. That's just how things go. I snap the lid on, and now it's time to clean my hands of moss and get out the electrical tape. Here's my electrical tape. I'm going to put a line around the seam of the ball, and that will mean that I cannot get it open anymore, and I'm okay with that. Make sure it's evenly between the top and the bottom. Give it a little stretch as I go. And go. And here's the seam between the two rows. I'll cut that and push it down. right, we're almost done. Time to glue one last thing on, the seal button at the front. You could plan your tape so well that the seam of the tape and the button are in the same spot. You could. I didn't. There. Absolutely adorable and so cute. By the way, just because we provide moss and the bottom doesn't mean that's all you have to use. You can also use small rocks that you find outside or other things that it would be safe to leave in a fake terrarium forever. You can even make a little stand with a bottle cap so your terrarium doesn't run away from you. So, if you've enjoyed this grab and go opportunity, please give us a like here on YouTube, tag us in your results on social media, and find us at your local library.